I'm going to talk a little bit about part of the reason why our Giants are struggling right now. It's because of Patrick Bailey. And I mean, you're a catcher yourself, so you understand a little bit of this. I think Patrick Bailey should be benched for Daniel Susac. Um, Obviously, the season stats here, Susac at 11 at bats has a 636 average with 3 RBIs and an OPS of 1.485, compared to Bailey's 41 at bats. He's only hitting 146 with 1 RBI and a 351 OPS. Like that's like a minor leaguer to me. So I mean, um, Bailey obviously is known for being one of the best defensive catchers in baseball, but his stats the last few years have just been terrible offensively. Hit 233, 234, and 222 over the past 3 years. Consistently going down. Starting the year off at 146. I mean, I feel like it's just getting worse every single year, right? But Daniel Susac is the younger brother of Andrew Susac, who obviously you know is a former Giants catcher, won a World Series with us. Giants took Susac in the Rule 5 draft this year because the A's never called him up, so the Giants took him. Small sample size so far, 11 at bats, but I mean, he's hitting almost 700. I mean, you can't deny
Mhm.
the fact that he's hitting the cover off the ball right now, and even the outs that he's had have been great at bats, except for maybe the one I think he grounded into a double play the other day. But besides that, he's been great. Threw out a runner today. I think it was Gunnar Henderson, if I'm right. I could be wrong. But threw out a runner today. He's been great defensively, which was probably one of my question marks for him. But Susac has only one strikeout and 11 at bats, which means putting the ball in play, which any coach is going to love that. And it kind of with how bad this Giants offense has been, I think you put the ball in play any way you can. I think the lineup looks so much better with Susac at the bottom of it compared to Bailey as well. So a couple young bats in the Giants lineup would do miracles for this team. I think they would finish way better overall in the standings. They have a great catcher in Susac and a guy who I believe could end up being a top first baseman in baseball with Bryce Eldridge coming up probably pretty soon, I would imagine. Tello, if I could tell this guy one thing right now, start Susac, dude. Bailey is not good. No offense to the guy, his craft defensively is so good. I will not deny that. He's won, what, a couple of Gold Gloves now.
Mhm.
I think Susac could be a top 10 catcher in baseball, really. I mean, if he puts it all
Yeah.
together.
Really? Okay.
And I think, with him, Eldridge coming up, that's some good young bats at the bottom of a lineup that's kind of been struggling. So what do you think about that?
I mean, I agree with you in the sense that this is a team that's I think been trying to rebuild. Um, and I mean, to be honest, I haven't really completely figured out what they've been doing with their front office and with their offseason moves. I mean, they've been trying to get some talent in there, right? With signing Willie Adames and signing Rafael Devers or trading for Devers or whatever. But I think you got to really, I mean, look, obviously defensively, catches are still very important, but what's Patrick Bailey known for, right? His receiving. Um, Still important, but it's continuing to be less important with more ABS coming in. And I think right now, especially when your team's struggling and struggling offensively, you got to get the guy in there that is going to get hits. And I think, like you said, I think you said it perfectly. I don't think Suzac is as much of a drop off as we might think, right? I think we got it all in our head that Patrick Bailey is this Gold Glove catcher, and he still is. But I mean, look, I always use this as an example, right? A few years ago, before Austin Wells won the starting catcher job in New York, it was Jose Trevino, right? And Aaron Boone was a huge fan of Jose Trevino, because he was great defensively. He received great. He worked really well with the pitchers, and he's like, I'm not starting Austin Wells, even though Austin Wells has a better bat and a better arm. I'm still going to start Jose Trevino because of how good he is
Mm-hmm.
as a catcher, as a receiver, as a blocker, and working with his pitchers. Yankees figured out very quickly that having Austin Wells bat in the lineup was way more important. And you notice, I can't remember what season it was. It was 23 or 24, I want to say. I think it was 24. By the time the All-Star break ended, Austin Wells was the starting catcher on that roster. I mean, it was like weeks after Jose Trevino or after Aaron Boone said that at a press conference. And I think this is the same exact thing right now, unfortunately,
Yeah,
because
I
I'm a
mean,
huge fan of Patrick Bailey.
me too. And I think it gets to a point of where's the line, right? I mean, you're so good
Mhm.
defensively, but his at bats are unbearable, dude. Like, I think his only hits this year have been a couple of few singles. I don't think
Yeah.
he's maybe a double, but outside of that, it's just been. And I believe his he actually only has a few strikeouts,
Mhm.
Bailey. So he's putting the ball in play, but it's just Giants are trying to win games. Like at the end of the day, they have a few guys on big contracts. They gotta win, right? I mean,
Yeah,
Giants are a
I
team that's
agree.
always trying to win. So that means bring up Eldridge, get Susac ready to go, and I think they're gonna win more games if they bring up those two guys and start them every day. To be honest with
Yeah,
you,
I agree. I mean, look, I mean, having a guy hitting sub 200 in your lineup does not help. It really doesn't. I mean, so,
yeah,
and like I said, I mean, I think we're at a point where the at least the receiving aspect of the catcher position is slowly going to fizzle out. So, get the bat in the lineup.